Ladies and gentlemen, what you're about to hear will blow the lid off the 2020 election saga. I'm not talking about the usual commentary or speculation. This is a hard-hitting expose featuring Patrick Byrne, former Overstock CEO, tech billionaire, and U.S. intelligence asset. In an explosive interview with Alex Jones, Byrne laid out a global map of corruption, engineered elections, and CIA-backed fraud that allegedly stretches across 72 countries. And yes, America is one of them. Buckle in. Let me walk you through the key takeaways, breaking it down piece by piece from the origin of Smartmatic in Venezuela to Donald Trump's secret conversations with Vladimir Putin. According to Patrick Byrne, this story starts in Venezuela, the same country that fell from the richest in Latin America to a socialist nightmare run by a cartel posing as a government. The Mafia de los Generales runs everything: oil, fentanyl, and elections. To stay in power, they developed a backdoor rigged computerized election system. This system, it evolved into Smartmatic, the very same company that infiltrated U.S. election infrastructure. 72 nations have used it. 26 were directly funded by the CIA via USAID and George Soros' Open Society Foundation. Arlington-based NGO CEPS was the shell operation used to modernize elections. CEPS received funding from USAID, a CIA front, starting right after Obama took office. Its job? Get Smartmatic into as many countries as possible. Where Smartmatic goes, so goes fraud. In the U.S., Byrne claims the 2020 election was manipulated using that same Venezuelan system. Byrne alleges China sent fake ballots and driver's licenses into the U.S. Mail-in ballots were shipped pre-filled for Joe Biden. Whistleblowers saw vans unloading ballots in swing states in the dead of night. Trump was up 700,000 votes in Pennsylvania before the mysterious overnight switch. Alex Jones reveals that Trump told Putin privately just this week, if you investigate the 2020 mail-in ballots, you will find it was rigged. According to Byrne, the coup began with COVID, created with our own taxpayer money via Fauci and gain-of-function research. The virus set the stage for nationwide mail-in ballots. Byrne and Jones dig deep into the CIA's upper floors, claiming they're running global election interference with China. How? Using USAID and Soros money to embed Smartmatic globally. Leveraging Iran as a laundering hub for payments so the US can't track them. Tulsi Gabbard recently released documents that support these claims. The CIA worked with China during the 2020 election, and whistleblowers confirm it. It's not just a theory. Byrne says this isn't speculation anymore. We have the Doge files. We've seen the funding trails. Trump allegedly tried to declassify this info in March. The deep state delayed it. Tulsi Gabbard stepped in. Byrne bags were found, and she made a criminal referral. Byrne also claims Trump now knows 100% he was cheated out of the greatest prize in history. He's done messing around. Meanwhile, J.D. Vance just went on national TV and said indictments are coming. Byrne hosted a meeting with General Michael Flynn and 6 engineers who participated in the alleged global election interference network. One of them told Flynn, "Sir, we've been manipulating elections for 20 years in 72 countries." Flynn and Byrne are said to have coordinated a grassroots counteroffensive through the Reawaken America movement. All institutions were captured. The only thing they had not captured was the American people. After Venezuela's election system broke down mid-rig, they suspected Byrne was behind the failure. Suddenly, a $25 million bounty appears. Maduro's regime panics. Byrne denies hacking anything, but the regime believes otherwise. I know how their cheating tool works. They tie votes to thumbprints. No thumbprint, no fake vote. I knew the back door. Epstein tried to lure Byrne to the island. Byrne says, I considered drowning him on a swim, but then I learned about the cameras. I knew it was a setup. He claims Epstein was an asset used to blackmail people in tech and intelligence. They tried to flip Byrne. He said no. Trump, according to Jones, avoided Epstein's traps. Byrne agrees. Jones and Byrne agree. Nothing changes unless the top 3,000 bureaucrats in D.C. are fired and replaced. They praise what El Salvador did. Arresting gang members, cleansing government, restoring order. We need to do that here. Byrne suggests using ex-SOCOM and Marine operatives for critical positions. Folks, this wasn't some wild rant. This was a deeply detailed look at a global election fraud ring, using your taxpayer dollars to rig elections here and abroad. Trump knows it, Tulsi knows it, Flynn knows it, and Byrne has receipts. Let me know in the comments what you think. If even half of this is true, it changes everything. Like, comment, share, subscribe. The American people are the last line. Stay strong and stay tuned. Breeks out.